today's meeting. And my name is Shaka Steven. I'm the coordinator of today's meeting. And I would like to let you know, introduce yourself from my right side.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. My name is Sandra Ishimwe Manzi.
Thank you. By the names of Vanessa Mnezero.
Thank you. My name is Daniel Gwen Baluta.
Yes, thank you guys for introducing yourself. I think all of us here on some side we know what and each other. So today we are going to talk about the interesting topic, which is automation, the impact of automation on the future world. So I think it will be an engaging topic, and I would like to ask you to just try to share your idea as you can. So you can ask yourself, what is automation? Yes. Automation is the use of large automatic equipment in a system of manufacturing or other production processes. So, for instance, you can ask yourself, what is just an example of automation? Automation is like when there is a bulb, just a lamp. Yes, a lamp, you can just set the setting on that lamp, and when you enter in the room, just on that switch, it has a sensor. Then when you enter in the room, just the light up itself without just go and switch on manually. And when you just go out of the room, just switch off automatically. So I would like I would like to just ask Fedres, what is and how do you understand about the importance of automation, and just tackle on disadvantage of that. Thank you.
Thank you. So, as you say that automation is the use of automatic equipment in manufacturing process. So, I would like to give you a testimony.
Yeah.
Once I had a chance to visit one production industry. That industry produced water and waste. It was really amazing to see like 100 bottles being produced at once in 1 minute. So it was really productive. What I want to say here is that using automatic machines increases productivity and it increases the efficiency of the production. In addition, I've seen that, like, let's say the expectation of the day is producing 200 bottles. If it is by use of those machines, it will be easier than taking workers, telling them that you go and produce 2,000 bottles. They are people, they can get tired. So by the use of these machines, it will be easier for them. And what I want to say here is using those automated machines reduces number of hours workers or employees are expected to work per day. So on the advantages, I would like to say that those automated machines are costly. The capital to introduce those machines in the company would be costly for some companies. Not all companies can afford that cost. And also those machines requires like maintenance on regular basis. So if it is not like a large organization that have enough capital, it will be difficult for them to afford this cost. Another thing I would like to say is that if an organization introduces automated equipment technology, they are likely to replace their workers with those machines. So this leads to high level of unemployment. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Fedres, for sharing with us your idea about the importance and disadvantage of that automation. And just what I like is just to show the both sides of the just importance and disadvantage. So I would like to welcome Daniel's Gray just to talk about the topic. And,
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Balota. I would like to talk about the impact of automation on future work. Imagine, wake up in the morning, you went at the job as usual. When you reach there, you found that you are dismissed. For me, I think it's a big problem and it hurts. When the automations and the machines are brought at the different companies, it will lead to the loss of the job to the large number of people. And according to World Economic Forum 2020, they expect that, although according to the research that they made, about 85 million of people, they will lose their job because of the use of machines and automation. Guys, I'm going to share with you the testimony. In 2019, at our school, we went for a trip in Rubavu district at Brarirwa company. You know, Brarirwa produce different beverages like Fanta, like Primus, and other different beverages. And then at that moment, I saw that they used to produce a lot of Fanta. And then there is different machine which used to take these Fanta bottles and they put on their where on different places where they will take them to different areas. So at that moment, you see that Brarirwa uses machine to produce a lot of things at the small time and even to distribute in different areas. So at this moment, I'm going to share with you the impact or the expected impact of automation on the future workplace. Firstly, it will increase the gaps in the business. You know, in different business, different people have different skills. And then when the automation is brought there at that company, the employees they would be they give them like the instruction, or they obligated them to use these machines. You know, they will need to know how they can use these robots. So I can say the government and other different business, they need to work together so that they can help these people to get these employees to get the skills, so the skills that they can use in order to produce a good work. And then another thing which I can say is about even though the companies are bringing like these robots and different machines, they will even need people. Humans will be needed at workplace. So maybe let's take like a company which have like 20 workers. So to use the robots and the machines, maybe they will need like 3 or 4 people to use these robots, because you know the robots are automatic, they can't do their job without being controlled by other people. So they will give the job to like 2-4 people. So we are expecting that a large number of people will lose their job because of the machines and this automation. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Ndavaluta, on your points. Just you mentioned, you are just trying to show how increase of automation will just increase the level of unemployment. So I would like to ask Sandra, what do you think as the expectation for the increase of automation in your thinking? What do you think about that?
Okay, thank you all. As my Firas has said, automation will lead to many good and bad things in the future. As you said, there will be a problem of unemployment, as people will lose their jobs because they will be replaced by machines, and others replaced by robots, so it will be a big problem. So I was wondering, what if what if people now, maybe in the universities, they are training them to use technology and other machines, but I was wondering, the people in the jobs, already in the jobs, maybe they have like 9 years of experience. some of them, they have started when there is not much technology. They don't even know how to use a computer. It is a small thing compared to other machines, equipments, technology equipments that are being invented these days. So I was wondering what those people can do to overcome that issue of automation, as they will be losing their jobs, and some of them are not even ready to create their own jobs because maybe according to the way they were prepared when they were in high institutes, they were not prepared, they were not taught to be creative. I was if any one of you can give me like an answer to that problem, or what they can do, the advice to those people who are already in the jobs.
Thank you. From my key takeaways from what the doctor was saying, he said that these of automation will require more training. So it's not about all employees are going to be dismissed from their companies, from their work, but the CEO or an organization can plan accordingly to provide training to those employees so that they can be able to use those machines. Thank you.
Exactly. Yes, you just covered on just advise the employees to give the training the workers. It is just little thing that needed in order to cover that gaps we bring brought by the increase of automation. So I think that Dr. have something to add on. Do you have anything to add on?
Of course, I have. Uh, uh, for I have said, government and business have to work together so that they can help these people. For the government, just here in Rwanda, maybe we can say we don't have like a lot of experts who know to use well these machines. And we know that as we are in developing countries, there are other countries which are already developed, as USA, as China, and other different countries. So the government, maybe they can go and search different experts who have the skills of using these robots, and then they tell them to come here in Rwanda. They help different. They work together with the business so that experts can go in different business here in Rwanda, and then they train different employees so that they can be able to get the skills of using these robots and other different machines. Yeah, that's what I can add.
Thank you. And do you have anything to add?
Okay, thank you. I have an addition because you see, not all people from the institutes, higher education institutes nowadays all know to use those automatic equipments like machines and other equipments. So I would advise the universities and the other higher institutions to train their students that they can be able to maximize the technology and be able to just eager to know what the technology is bringing to them. Maybe they can just like encourage them to do more researches so that they can know where the world is going, what they have to equip with themselves, the technology changes, so that they can be able to compete on the labor market. Another thing I can advise the universities is to make sure that they encourage their students to be innovative and creative, because not all people will get their jobs after graduating. Some will have to create their own jobs. So to create your own job, you have to be innovative and creative so that you can compete on the labor market. I think that's the thing. Maybe if I can conclude